Hello and welcome to another installment of my Hogwarts Legacy walkthrough video. This is part 3. We are in the house of Hufflepuff and we are going to go see what we can do. Let's see what we got. Head to the common room. Oh, okay, that was a special door. Can we go faster? Thank you. So slow. Good lord. Okay, let's go talk to people.
Oh, hello.
Hello?
She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year.
Yeah. I am.
Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
Well, it's just I'm awesome like that.
I'm really not worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Nevertheless, it is rather unusual. You must feel terribly out of place. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Okay.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Let's head over to this guy.
Arthur's got you. You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
She seems delightful.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Don't tell me what to do.
What's this? Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course, and good luck.
There's dancing cacti.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Literally standing right here. It's not nice to talk about someone behind their back. Let's mosey on through. Oh, okay. Apparently she's right
Good
there.
morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's
Miracles
field
and books stay
guide.
together in this world.
It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Oh, and it just magically disappears.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Walk. Let's go.
This way.
I'm right behind you, lady.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Nope, can't run past.
I certainly would have appreciated something like that
Revelio.
when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Oh, okay.
Do keep up.
There's a kid with an owl on my way. Move, child. Move, child.
Simply cast
Whoa.
Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Okay there. Ta-da! Creations. This book holds a collection of Hogwarts students' favorite recipes over the centuries. Some dishes like pickled dirigible plums. I don't know. I have no idea what that is. You've unlocked something in the field guide. Let's open the field guide. Ooh, it's a different start menu now. Come here, there, and every. Oh, I gotta read. Oops. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't want to exit. I want to read it.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes.
I don't like the guided pause menus. I want to look like a dork. Make my character look as dorky as possible. Do quests, because I love not having things that need attention. I have nothing.
More opportunities like that, inside and outside.
Revelio.
Wait. There's something. Where is it? Fine, I'll follow her. Let's go. Let's go. Hurry it up. What is that?
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field
That's
guide
the-
contains
okay.
a map of the castle.
That's what
Open
that
it
was.
up and find Central Hall.
Central Hall. It's hollerific. Sorry, that's really bad. It's just library annex. Use that one. Oh, X to travel, not A. That's gonna mess me up a lot. Gonna mess me up. Do-do-do-do. Loading, loading, loading.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
What is that? Fine.
You can get almost anywhere
Revelio.
quickly from Central Hall.
Oh, I thought it was
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Always something happening here.
Jump.
It's the heart of the
Okay,
hive.
that sucks.
Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
People are always fussing about.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Oh,
Thank you, Professor
keep
Weasley.
going.
A lot to
Last
absorb
questions.
on your first day, and you have much to learn.
Let's keep
Happily,
moving.
your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
Yeah, because I'm
You did,
awesome.
Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry,
lie.
Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's
Guess
path,
they didn't
Professor.
wanna record different
Rather
audio
unfortunately, it
clips.
would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough
Male and
chit-chat.
female.
I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
Something
And
from
you.
him.
I was
Sure.
hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Yes, because I'm awesome.
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little receptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Unfold it? The map? Quests. Okay. Let's track it.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Right then. Class. Okay, sorry about that. Load. Oh, okay. Whoa. What was that?
Revelio.
Try that.
What are you up to now?
Look at that. Got goofy sunglasses. Not sunglasses, but they're goofy. Nope, apparently don't. Do they help? No, they literally just make me look goofy. Okay. Moving on.
Revelio.
Wait, there's a ding. What was that? Oh, it's on the other side. Okay. Oh, okay. Now we're running through people, I guess. Stinking dog.
Revelio.
Who's that? Whoa. He's gone. Hey. Wait. Where'd he go? He's not there anymore. Where'd he go?
Revelio.
Just gonna see if I can steal anything. There's a lock there. Do 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 do. Just walking in your office apparently. Doing what I want. Ugh, I hate cats.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Okay, good for you. Got a feeling that thing's gonna talk every time we pass it. That's not gonna be fun. Be quite
Revelio.
Oh, let's follow that. Sparkles. Oh, phone up. Oh, it's right there. That's cool. I think we'll do this one and then
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Up and over, around town.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
I wonder if you can do it to... That would be fun.
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time,
yes, I did.
Cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso.
Good.
Well, there we
Now,
go.
the basic. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be...
Levioso. Lucky. Nothing lucky about it. Protego.
Protego. Levioso.
A perfectly executed Levioso.
Stupid one.
Can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Adam.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle
Revelio.
for Monday. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
Thanks.
I enjoyed that.
What's up, buddy?
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club,
Yeah, I've heard I need to
or
actually
sneaking
join
into
some
the
other
restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio.
It looks like the thing from Skyrim. The hell's the creepy mother lady person? Alright, I guess. Wait. No. Focus. What was that? Okay, I heard it over here. Where is it?
Revelio.
I heard it over there. Where is it? Is it up there or down there? Might be going crazy.
You're brave though, aren't you?
Alright, let's start heading to the next class. And I guess I will leave it off here. Head this way.
Keep our heads about this.
That was weird. Still going up.
Professor Roman tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Alright, I guess that is where I will leave it off for today. Thank you for joining me, and hope to see you back in the next video.